Today I'm with Santiago, who is the part owner and head chef of Seitan Urban Bistro, which is a vegan restaurant here in Lima, Peru. He's a vegan himself and he's a really interesting person, so I'm just going to ask him some questions. How long have you been vegan for?
Almost a year.
Cool. And what made you want to go vegan?
As I told you before, I went to Frankfurt in Germany, and I met my mother's friend, and she became vegan for health issues. And as I was French trained to be a chef, I always cooked with a lot of meat, dairy, eggs. So I tried my first vegan dish for the first time. So I was completely shocked because it was really tasty, and it was different to all the preconcepts I had of vegan cuisine. So that started my switching, and then I started doing research about animal rights, ethical issues, also the environment, impact with cow growing, the chicken industry, and all the mistreatment we do for animals. So that's the main part where my change of lifestyle started.
Cool. And what inspired you to open a vegan restaurant?
Mainly, I already had a family-run restaurant, but we did just Peruvian cuisine with a lot of meat and fish and dairy. But then we had to move to a different location because our leasing contract ended. So I decided, it was in between when I became vegan, well, vegetarian at first. So I decided that if we are going to reopen, I should do the same things I think. So it would be more ethical for me to do my career being vegan and to deliver vegan food, because otherwise it would be contradictory, you know?
Yeah,
because
exactly.
if you're vegan, but my career is to cook food, even if I don't eat it, I cannot be like satisfied killing or promoting the killing of animals and serving that to people when I know it's not good for health, for animals, and also for the environment.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you wanted like a business that is in line with like your morals and like your ethical beliefs.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It was difficult because like a lot of people were against me, even my sister and my mom was not so convinced.
Yeah.
I told you, they even said like just include a little bit of fish or chicken and do it like half. But I always think in life, if you're going to do something, you have to either do it 100% or don't do it.
Yeah, exactly. I totally agree. So my friend wants to know if you've ever had a customer like just not realize it's a vegan restaurant, and then they're looking on the menu and they're just like, where's the meat? Like, have they been rude about it or like left or? Yeah.
Yes, at first when we just opened, we've been open for just 6 months. As I told you, I'm really surprised how good we're doing, because considering Peru is like new to the vegan world, I didn't think it was going to be like that easy now. But when we first started, there were some customers that got inside, and I don't know if it's a Peruvian thing, but we tend not to read all the descriptions. And on the door we have a board that says vegetarian restaurant, and some people just go inside and ask for the menu. They just see the price, that it's affordable, and they go inside and they don't know it's vegan food. And some people have just come in, eaten, and say, it's really good. For example, we have just spaghetti bolognese with seitan, and some people thought it was meat, and some others have like asked, where's the meat? Oh no, we don't have meat, and they like leave, but not being rude. But nowadays, our customers are regulars. They come almost every day, and so there are many people that come direct to the restaurant. They are not. In the past 2 months, we have not had any like customers asking for meat.
Yeah, that's good. Although I remember the first time that I came here when I was with your cousin and then Liana and the Chinese guy, and I remember he was just like looking at like the hamburger on the menu, and he was just like, where's the meat?
Yeah.
And we were laughing, we were just like, this is a vegan restaurant.
Yeah, especially him, because my aunt told me that he eats like just meat. And my aunt, she's
Just me.
yeah, and she's my aunt is vegetarian. He like rents some rooms and he's staying there. So when he arrived, he opened the fridge and my aunt said, "Eat whatever you want." But he saw the fridge like a lot of veggies and vegetarian food, and he was asking like, "Where's the meat?" Also at home, but there's always going to be like people who eat meat. I don't think we're going to change like soon to a vegan world, but I really enjoy having carnivores here in order to like change the concept that vegan food is like untasty or just plain lettuce, tomatoes, and carrots.
When are the busiest times for you in the restaurant? So like on the weekends or on the weekdays?
As I told you, we have lunch menu. So from Mondays to Fridays, lunchtime, we have like a lot of customers. We are even opening like a small terrace on the patio because we are running short of tables. But also at night, especially on the weekend, we offer like a la carte menu with different dishes, a little bit more expensive, but like better work, like more fine dining style. I know you've tried them and
they're amazing.
And the menu is also really good, but it's a different, like more comfort, daily life kind of food, because here is a business center in Miraflores, so there's a lot of people that work every day here, so they want like really fast, balanced, like nutritional point of view of food, and they want a good affordable meal. So that's what we offer from Monday to Friday, and in the evening we offer like more high-end cuisine.
What is your personal favorite dish on your menu?
Hard question.
It is a hard question.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been asked that, but
Sorry.
maybe I think it's the tomatoes. I don't know. I don't think you've tried them.
No.
Maybe the tomatoes and the new one, the ceviche with the tiradito. I know you tried it.
Yeah, that was really, really cool. So like different to what I was expecting.
Yeah.
I'll put a photo of it in this video, but yeah, it didn't look like it was gonna taste that good, but then like I tasted it and I was like, this is amazing. Like it's really
and
weird.
It's really Peruvian, so I think that's one of my favorite, because it's like my perspective of a tiradito. Like tiradito is made out of fish, raw fish, cooked with tiger's milk. But it's not tiger. We call it tiger's milk. It's a base of ceviche. It's just lime juice, chilies, coriander, and some other spices. But the base is just chili and lime juice that cooks the raw fish.
Yeah.
But in this case, we don't use fish. We use mushrooms. And we cooked it with tiger's milk, so it's like one of my favorite dishes was tiradito. Has always been, but nowadays I can eat it and not kill fishes.
Which is awesome. You have a vegan version.
And we also add like the I don't know if you tried them. It was like the green sticks. It's called salicornias. I don't know the translation. It's like a wild plant that grows near the ocean. And it's really rare to get it, but one of my suppliers told me like, I got something really rare for you, I'm going to bring it. And I tried it, and it was like, oh, amazing, because it has like a caviar style, because you bite it and it blows like a lot of salty water because it grows near the ocean, and the ocean has salt water. And it's really refreshing for the tiradito, and it gives like a little twist of crunchiness and saltiness.
Cool. Nutritionally speaking, what would be like your ideal meal as a vegan?
Well, I think it will be like a lot of colors. That's the main purpose, like to have really different variety of vegetables. Every color have different nutrients and the antioxidants and all the things. And then also mainly a lot of protein. Like you can get, that's the main question we are asked like every single day. Where do you get your protein from? So that's, I think, mixing different proteins in a dish, like for example, Peru has. It's not that I'm Peruvian, and it's a fact that we have a lot of superfoods here. We have chia, we have quinoa.
Yeah.
So I love quinoa, so I would
Quinoa's
like add
amazing.
a lot of different varieties of quinoa, different colors and different textures of quinoa.
And the awesome thing about quinoa is I'm pretty sure it has all of the essential amino acids. Yeah, so it's like a really complete protein source, which is awesome. Not only for vegans, but for everyone.
Yeah, and it's a native product from here that for me it's really important to like support fair commerce. So if you buy quinoa, especially here, you are helping the people who live in the Andes and that to support their development, because quinoa is helping a lot of regions of Peru's Andes like Ayacucho, like Puno, and if we buy direct from them and we are helping them to get like better opportunities to develop their houses, their education, because government doesn't do that. So we need to, like as customers and as restaurateurs, we need to like take in consideration this when we buy our ingredients, to buy like local ingredients and to buy as close as we can from the suppliers.
Yeah, that's really important. Like, you vote with your dollar, and I don't think a lot of people realize that. Like, they're just trying to get the cheapest or whatever, like the best deal they can. But then it's like, you have to realize that when you pay for something, you're literally like voting for what you believe in.
You're giving value to something. So for me, I cannot tell you everything here is organic, because I don't. Some things have here like certification, but sometimes it's not like even true. But the best way to like, in French they call it traçabilité, is like going the closest, as I told you, to the supplier to see all the production chain in order to like certify it's like organic, as clean as possible, it doesn't harm the environment, the ecosystems around, and it's like you're buying from the supplier directly, the agriculture people and everyone. So it's that type of buying for me as a chef is important, because you as a chef you get the best products you can, and you help also the people who are producing your